Alright guys, just another quick video here. I got the motor in, but boy, it was a pain. So when you go to put this together, if you're gonna go with big fat motor like this, the 3700 Turnigy, and you're gonna go with the big servos, go ahead and do the motor and the gear and the head first before you get the servos in, because you can't really get down to torque it down. I went through all kinds of hassles, but I got it in there. I got the tension set. That's one thing too. If this is your first build, I learned by stripping a whole bunch of gears out of the belt CP how to set the tension between the motor pinion and the main drive gear. Take yourself a little slip of receipt paper, roll it in between the pinion and the gear, and this is with the motor loose. And then once that piece of paper is in there, press the pinion into that paper, into the main gear, not real hard, but put some pressure against it, and then go ahead and torque down your motor mount screws, and make sure you thread lock those. And actually, before you do that, maybe you can see in this video the pinion height. I got the drive part of the pinion centered up with the main gear. You want to make sure you have full contact and that there's no play in there. So even before you mount the motor, go ahead and get that pinion height set, and again thread lock the grub screw on there. Then go ahead and do that procedure, and once you have the motor set, you should just be able to roll it and get the paper out. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the video, but on this paper you should have the impression of the gears on the paper, but the paper should not be torn. If you've got that, your tension should be good. So I got the head in there as part of that. Loosened up the two screws, the grub screws here on this retaining collar. Drop the head down in there. The gear, with the gear comes a little bushing that you need to make sure to get on top. You probably can't see it on the video, but it's in between the main drive gear and the lower bearing. So go ahead and put that in. Screw holds it in. Get that screwed together, and then pull up on the head as you sink these grub screws. And this is kind of nice here on the Hobby King. It's got two grub screws on that collar, and make sure you thread lock everything. All right. I'm going to get a little bit more work done, hopefully maybe get the ESC in here, get the bottom plate on, and keep going.